Crop and eyedropper explained. Greetings! In this video we'll discuss the crop tool and the eyedropper. These two don't always steal the spotlight, yet they do a fantastic supporting job. Let's start with the crop tool. Its hotkey is C, and its goal is to help you remove unwanted parts of an image. Take this example. I want to remove the reflection completely. By adjusting these handles, we get to do that easily. Press Enter, and there you go. But note a difference. If I try to expand my canvas in that region, you'll see it's empty, and that's because I have this Delete Cropped Pixels checked in the options bar. So let's undo our step and uncheck it. You might have to toggle between the crop tool and another one to get the handles to reappear. Now, if we perform the same steps, you'll see that upon expanding the canvas, we'll still get those pixels there. If you don't want to use these handles, you can just click and drag on any area you want cropped. It's an easy and straightforward tool, yet most of the time, I use it when I want to quickly expand my canvas. You just saw that, but here's the idea again. I'm working on a website design, and this is my top section. Now I need more space underneath, so I can put the rest of my content. The crop tool does that fast and easily. It's not that precise, though you can see the new measurements as you move your cursor down, but it's quick. An alternative for resizing your canvas is Ctrl-Alt-C. C stands for canvas, so that might help you remember it faster. From here, you can input new measurements. If you add 100 pixels in width, by default, Photoshop adds 50 to each side. If you want them added in a certain region, you have to use these arrows. So I'll add 1,000 pixels to the bottom of the canvas. That means I need to click on this top middle arrow. Through them, you're showing Photoshop where you want that extra space. So that's the crop tool briefly. One fancy feature just introduced in CC 2015.5 is this Content Aware option. Basically, in older versions of Photoshop, when you expanded the image, you'd get white or transparent pixels. If you check this option and repeat the process, you'll see Photoshop will try to create more of those pixels. We can continue our mountain in this right side. It's interesting, but to be honest, it's not that useful for web designing purposes. Still, it's nice to have it. The eyedropper helps you pick out any color from your screen. Here's how it works. Its hotkey is I, and it works with these two squares. This is the foreground, and this is your background color. So when you get the eyedropper and click anywhere, you'll see the foreground will change. See how it turned red because I sampled this boat thing? If you click and hold it, you'll see this appear. On the bottom, you have your current color, red, and at the top, you can see what you're sampling. This helps you decide if the new color is better than the old one. And as you move along, the eyedropper picks up on everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Let me jump to google.com and put it next to Photoshop. I'm sampling inside my canvas, but as I move away from the program, if I'm still holding my mouse click, I'm getting colors from my browser. See how it takes the colors from the Google logo? That's an amazing feature. If you want to revert to the default black and white colors, you can press the letter D. Focus on this area. There you go. You can also swap the two by using X. So if I'm painting with two particular colors, I don't have to change my foreground color every time I need to switch between the two. Instead, I paint a little with this one, I swap by using X, and then I can quickly use that. It's a great tool that you must use every time. But if you want to use a particular website to get a color code, you can double-click on any of these two and paste in your color code here. Press Enter, and you're good to go.